We just took off, whoever it is, we just took off from Liverpool on our way to London. It's Buford. Yes, I saw you on the taxiway there.
I spawned on the runway.
Oh, okay.
I got out of the way for you guys.
You spawned on the runway with the aircraft running?
Oh, it saves a lot of time. This thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, it does. Got a big refinery here at Liverpool, obviously. That's not good. I just CTD. Oops.
Take off.
And that wasn't a flight sim update. It was a DirectX update, I think. I'm almost tempted to go find out what it is and see if I can remove it. Back up.
You're up?
Liverpool approach Flying Iron Lighting, Papa Tree 8 Lima. Is type Lockheed 1 miles west of Liverpool, 300 feet. Request flight following.
Flap up.
Squawk 6127 Flying Iron Lighting, Papa Tree 8 Lima. Roger, Flying Iron Lighting, Papa Tree 8 Lima.
Ya estás crispy.
And if you come into window that says settings, your name, OneDrive, Windows Update.
Estás crispy.
And then it starts its system into update security.
I don't think I've ever seen what you're talking
El
about.
man dijo que tiene 3 CTDs, man.
Front page of Windows settings.
Va a tener que desinstalar esa vaina.
El man dijo tiene crash the desktop.
Right.
Go to that page. And
Ya estoy escuchando tu motor.
Inglaterra, esos manes están allá atrás. Esos manes están tarde, man.
Tú sabes que los manes no saben volar muy bien. Los manes vuelan, pero no son
Oh,
expertos.
okay.
Yo soy
I'm
el rey de
looking for
Flight
that
Simulator.
one. I see Windows Update. I see
Hey,
rewards.
check ese formation
web
flight.
browsing,
Tengo
is
autothrottle,
it under a
altitude,
subcategory?
oh, everything. Yeah, man. These
Oh,
shit.
gaming. I see it. Okay, there's gaming. Yeah,
I
and
got
I
a
can
big
just turn
body,
that
man.
off,
El
correct?
P-38. Hay otro más con el P-38. Ya estoy aquí mismo, formation fly como los grandes. Steady, 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 man. Estoy grabando esta vaina crispy aquí, man.
Okay, yeah, I turned off
Yeah,
both
it's
of
down.
those, yeah.
El server. Mane
I
consigue
don't have
el
to
South
this
Asia server
stuff, I don't have to
sucks.
reboot to get it to, hopefully it'll go.
I don't know why they.
Estamos en English.
I'll see if it makes a difference. I turned it off.
Ahora vamos a cruzar el pond, man. Vamos a cruzar este océano aquí.
Yeah, because I just reloaded the game. I can't believe I
El
would
man
need
está
to
hablando, el man
reload
dice que no
Flight
sabe que le
Sim.
está dando CTD. El man hizo un
I would
update
also
ayer y
give,
se
You
exilió.
know, before you just totally get off beta, because that may hinder you to
Goddamn formation.
El man dice que no sabe si va a meterse, va a usar el beta o el... No sabe, man.
I'll tell you what 11 did to me. When I ran with 11,
Ya estoy
every
crispy, man.
20 minutes,
Big ass.
I would hit,
Big ass.
whenever I fly into a
Este
heavy
P-38.
photogrammatic
Hey,
area,
capita cruel,
what
man.
would happen,
Súbete,
it
capi.
will pause for a few seconds like it's trying to load the graphics, and then it'll
I'm looking out
crash
my wing
and just crash the
mirando.
display.
y tengo la ventanita de al lado abierta.
Yeah, but they've worked on a lot though. And if you haven't done it recently, I mean, I
Hey,
wouldn't
ponlo en
get
tu
out-
GPS, yo, vamos a EHAM.
Yeah, actually, I've got a couple of
Echo,
choices I could do.
Hotel,
I also could
Alpha,
go back to vanilla. I could clear my
That's gonna be a final
community folder
destination. En esa
because
usa
I don't
ALS.
know what in the world is killing me
Llegale
right
con
now.
ALS suavecito. Mira por tu
It has-
ventana,
it's-
huevao. Mira por tu ventana, observa cómo uno vuela a Cristo. Estoy en autothrottle ahora mismo, no tengo que tocar mi
Yeah,
joystick.
the
Estoy
only thing I hate
steady.
about going to a totally clean community folder, that also means while I lose my tag
El man
modification,
no sabe si va a ser un
and I
uninstall o
also
no.
will lose my lights on my Bravo, but I don't guess that's a big deal.
Ya me lo estoy escuchando.
Load it to safe mode.
Ya yo estoy con mi setting perfect. I can't touch my
Load
shit.
up your community folder. and you
Ahora hay
try
que ver
there
cuando
in safe mode,
sale el
you have
update 10
fire.
para ver si no va a tilear.
Yeah, because I just don't know what this update broke. It really tore me up.
I don't know for what reason, some reason or another, I've had instances.
I'm
where
doing
my
230,
flash
230
is
knots en ground speed. ¿Qué tú estás haciendo en ground speed?
And if I go into safe mode and load into the game, get it running, then quit
Ground
out,
speed,
and then reload
231.
normally.
Oh, estamos igualito. We doing the same speed, man. Ya te tengo fiscalizado.
I'm not sure what's being changed, but I have run into that several times over the
Woo, formation flyer.
Yeah, I'm
Rey de
convinced that
vaina
what they
ahora.
did whatever this update was that came down last night, is
Alas
clobbered me. I
son big,
know it
alas son
is.
big ass wings, man.
I know for sure it is, because I mean I've had
Obvio, el compilot
easily
no fue aterrizar
five or
todavía. El man
six
se tilea. El
CTDs
man solo
just
te
this
hace
morning.
taxi.
I had troubles
Yeah,
trying
man,
to get
that's
the
it.
game to
Take
come
off.
up before you guys came in. I
Hey,
was
para los
trying
aviones esos
about
que
an
te
hour
patean
and
mucho.
a half
El
early.
avión que te
And
patea
I was
mucho.
I
Mira
was
que el
already
compilot
having
te despegue.
CTD problems
Suavecito.
even then.
Yo te di rantas en aviones que tú no has visto todavía. Ya.
I guess they're
Porque yo pensaba que yo pongo un waypoint, un wayplan y ya. No, él tiene que seguir.
Capitan is still circling. Have you been down, Capitan? Are we waiting for you to land, or are you going to head out from where you are in the air?
Yes, sir. I'm actually circling around because my cousin just joined. So he's coming in too. He's right on top of the airport. You guys could take off. I just follow you guys from here.
Okay, let's see here.
Lo malo me está diciendo que si voy a aterrizar
Move
o
my
que qué.
instructions so I can see what we got to do.
Ok, estoy aquí.
Los manes me dijeron cualquier vaina yo circle around. Yo que los manes se van ahí. Yo circle around. Dale círculo al aeropuerto. Que los manes me dijeron que si voy a aterrizar para esperarme. Le dije que no, estoy dando vueltas.
Okay, we're going to use 108.4 SPL.
Oh, y los manes ya van a despegar. So dale circle around.
¿Dónde
O sea, aquí estamos persiguiendo el que dice Captain Carl. El man se llama Captain Carl. Ese.
135.87 Flying Iron Lighting
Disappear there, Steve?
that way.
Yeah, he went off this forward end and just freaking the game boat.
Oh, I got a feeling he lost his internet.
Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, this is a great
Yeah, he's the
formation
only one I
right
can
here.
see flying. So.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm really missing. I'm flying. Being able to see everybody when I'm flying. I did get on that Microsoft flight yesterday, and that's the only flight I can get on that actually has a decent amount of people.
What a great formation flight.
Things don't straighten out for me today. I'm going to go to the beta and I'll join you.
Yeah, I'm actually real happy with it right now. You know, it had some problems earlier on, but they seem to finally be getting things tackled and getting it under control because it's
Oh man, this is looking
quite
good
honestly,
right
the
now.
hours running as good as it ever has for me at this very moment since the game came out.
The DC-6 is looking good.
Thanks, all.
Like I said, whatever they pushed last night for DirectX has torn me all to pieces. I don't know what's happened.
Is there a push last night? I didn't check this morning.
I got a Windows push. It was not a flight sim. It was a Windows update. It was something with DirectX. It was mandatory. They didn't give me a choice. They just said, okay, here it comes, and it's clobbering me on Flight Sim.
I'll go check that. I didn't check either this morning on my Windows updates. I usually do that first thing, but I skipped it this morning. I wouldn't mind if they did have a DirectX update. Maybe that'll improve something for me.
I usually do it too, but I did this morning because it's usually not very common on the weekend.
Yeah, I actually got it last night. I don't know when it must have come down yesterday sometime.
Yeah, I got an accumulative update like yesterday or maybe the day before. I don't remember for sure, but.
Oh man, this plane's are looking great.
I didn't see anything else DirectX related.
I'm not sure if it was cumulative or what I got. All I know is that it was yesterday's update that is now causing me to CTD, and I have not had that problem. Well, knock on wood, I say that. My system's been pretty good lately for the most part, but I don't know what they've done.
Last night after we finished the flight,
Looking good.
download also separate download, which I did, and now I can't get back in on high def anymore. I have to fall back to 1080.
They doing like doing 240.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, they own us. We don't own them.
Yeah, he's doing 240.
I'm the kind of person who will delay Windows updates.
Now I got it right there. Now I got it right there. Oh man.
A chance to fix what they broke.
Those are classics aircraft, man. Slow down a little bit. Let him catch up to me.
the next update to really make things fly. I hope I'm wrong.
Oh man, looking clean. Yes, sir. Cockpit looking clean. Oh man. I that J Panama coming. Oh shit, son. We looking good out here, man.
Yeah, that's because we don't want to tell you what the security hole is, because they know not everything's going to update.
Outstanding.
Many places you can find hospitals with helo pads on top of the hospitals. You can land on them now. I've got some near me in Fort Worth that I can land a copter on.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't mean it's easy though. It's not easy. Maybe it might be a little easier once they finally release the copter and get a decent model. Maybe then I'll be able to more easily land it than what we're doing right now with the stuff that they've tried to modify it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that they will get 20 of those missions.
Yes,
back.
sir.
How about the one where you land on top of that tower in Tokyo?
Yeah, that's it. One in the last time we were having like 50,000
Oh yeah, that's a tough one too.
Yes, sir. Outstanding. Formation like a bow.
Yeah, a lot of people are hoping they bring some of those missions back because they some of those were kind of fun.
Yeah, they announced they will have 20 missions on the
Yes, sir.
4th anniversary edition.
2P38 information right here, man. Damn. And that's realismo. Realismo, compa. Let's look at it from the upside down. Realismo. Oh man, this shit right here. Oh, realismo.
Yeah, that sounds like an expansion pack that you pay for. Those extra ones.
Crispy.
Don't give them ideas.
Oh, you know they've already planned that out.
Crispy. Oh man, this shit looking so good right now.
I love the little adventure one where you take the big water plane into the jungle to pick up archaeologists, and stuff starts falling down around you.
Outstanding. Como los grandes.
What do y'all think about the Hercules?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just remember trying to learn to fly helicopters on FSX.
That's
And
another
I
one.
could deal with the slower frame rates on my airplanes, but when you try to fly a helicopter, that rotor is already, 180 degrees out of sync with your input generally. And it just
Yes,
became
sir.
impossible unless you turn the graphics way down so you can get enough input to handle it.
Just as long as you can make those little squares, I don't care how ugly the bridge is. That's how I've done it on
Right here.
low grams. But it flew like a dream because I was getting
Oh,
Everything's
crispy.
changed so much better. I can't wait for the helicopter to come out later this year. The ones that are
Crispy.
designed for the program to work with.
Yeah, VR is it for flying helicopters. VR is a game changer. I really could not fly the copters really without VR. It just makes a world of difference because you get more of a sense of perception for where you're located.
Yeah, but you also need those higher frame rates on helicopters more so than an airplane.
Yeah, you need to see instantaneous changes to keep your brain happy and to control the copter.
I think they said something about the previous helicopters where it had like a single point of
Yes,
hours,
sir.
I guess, and that they're putting all these, 1,000 of them from this new generation helicopters that are coming out. They're going to have parameters coming in from so much more data that'll make it feel more realistic.
Oh, we got two B-38s right here, man. Formation
Put in
flight.
inputs, you
Yes,
gotta
sir.
stick with them. They get crazy, get behind them.
Yeah, I'm
sir.
really wondering what difference. Well, I've been flying the copters with I bought the H-145, and I've been flying around with
Yes,
that
sir.
thing with the high performance group guys. And it actually performs pretty well, but it's still not really on a true helicopter model. It's kind of a modified flight model off of
Yes,
an
sir.
airplane, but it actually handles quite well. And I don't know if it's going to make a difference when Microsoft brings out their copter. Will it be different? Will it feel different? I don't know.
Yeah, I would think it's just going to beta.
I'm almost tempted to do that, and I'll tell you the biggest reason why I won't is the download speed capability. But I have found it takes me about 2 days to totally load the game. So if I have to go to beta, I'm going to be down for 2 days loading it, and then I'll be down for another 2 days coming out of it. So I don't know that I want to do that.
I wonder if I went to the X12, that might be a problem.
It's not for me. It's not. In fact, I have to run pretty much in DX12 or my system crashes all the time.
Does anyone know if the rolling cache affects that?
Well, some people it affects more than others. It really depends on what kind of internet speed you have.
Well, I just recently increased it now.
How high did you increase it?
40.
You went too high. According to the developers, you can go that high, but the game will not use it. It will only use a total of 32 gig maximum. And not everybody even necessarily needs to run 32. I do because my internet speed's not that fast. So mine is set to 32.
Helps with some stuttering in very populated or high density areas because it'll cache it and load it from
Nice
there.
thing.
Yeah, I haven't tried caching so long. I turned it off ages ago because it caused micro stuttering on my end, and I didn't really need it. I found my internet's fast enough to hold it, but those large cities, the only thing I do run some issues memory-wise or stuttering in them. I wonder if that would help if I turn that back on. I haven't tried it in so long. I see whether it performs better or not.
The only thing that'll make a difference on is if you have 32, when you go into an area the second time, it may perform better coming in there the second time than it will on the first. The first time you go in there, it's probably always going to stutter when you're trying to load it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I usually not stay around one place too long.
Getting ready for
Big
takeoff.
road out there to visit.
Yeah, if you're running a 32 gigabyte, according to the developers, that gives you the ability to store approximately 5 photogrammatic
Ooh, this is
areas.
a big beast right here.
And what it will do, I guess, once you get into, you've flown into 5 different areas, at that point, if you go to another one, then it will dump the oldest one and load the new one in, is typically
Yes,
what
sir.
happens.
What, are you saying that it only loads photogrammetry? Is that all the cache loads?
That's mostly what it's for, I think.
Well, I thought it loaded all the terrain. It loads in, normally, just loads in continuously to you. I thought it was caching
Yes,
that
well,
too.
yeah, it's
Check my
loading
ATC,
photogrammatic
make sure
stuff.
I'm good. Giving you a landing approach for Airbus.
I'm going in safe mode now.
You shouldn't be having to go safe mode unless you've got things, questionable things in your community folder.
Well, I went mod crazy.
That can cause you big problems, yes.
There you
Definitely.
go. Raise up.
Eastern Highway,
Rotate.
Wolverines, like that. It's the new-
Oh man, looking good.
So yeah,
There you go.
And if you haven't actually
Gears are coming
tested
up.
with all of those, then yeah, you might have some issues.
well, it was running. I had it running. So
Oh man, this is looking very good.
I got issues this morning because they sent down a mandatory Windows update to me. I don't remember exactly what it was, if it was a DirectX change or something. And whatever it was caused me to CTD 4 times this morning. And it looks like right now, as I'm knocking on wood, everything seems to be working okay. I'm up and running at the end of the runway, good to go. Let's see, I just got to figure out, let's see, we want to fly, do I have my 140, did I load my nav? Let's see, yes. Got my nav loaded, 114.1, we're going to fly out of here at 91 degrees.
what runway are you?
Actually, I'm at the wrong end, aren't I? Or am I? No, I'm at the, yeah, I'm at the correct, we want to take off to the east. We do have a wind, 9 knots at 82 degrees. So you want to be down at the runway, take off to the east.
Yeah, 10 hour.
Need it.
Vengo
I overshot
suavecito.
my turn and I was coming in really hot, but I've got my speed and everything down now.
I always overshoot my finals.
Suavecito llegué. Flaps up. Suavecito llegué. Oh my god. The plane flies like a champ. ¿Dónde tú estás? No te veo. Deja que mi copiloto me parque esta vaina, man. Chucha, llegué con un Airbus ahí al lado de mí. Todos aterrizamos ahí mismo
I
al mismo
did
tiempo.
download that homie update, I believe it is for the
Yes,
Area
sir.
51
Flaps are
airport.
up. Exit
I
out.
was flying out there the other day and they got